Hello, I'm back to Rana. My name is Beast, and today we're actually finally fucking back with IroSekai again since I finally finished Kiniro Haruka. I say finally, but quite frankly, I wish I could continue playing it. I don't want to fucking stop that one. Uh, it's not as dramatic as a game as this one, for example, but it is exactly what I fucking wanted in a visual novel. Like, it is literally just. It endears you to the characters, and it just lets you. It just feels like it lets you become a part of the lives of the characters, and it's just that's what I fucking want. If you haven't, if anyone that's watching this has not checked out Yuneda Haruka or Hoshiro Yumemida as well, I do plan on eventually doing a co-host of Hoshiro Yumemida since the old videos are kind of bad quality. But yeah, I do plan on eventually doing that. Either way, yeah, go check it out if you haven't. It's just really good, and it's also like the fucking game that has managed to make me actually genuinely like a little sister. Right? Like she's still not like she's still in like the lower half of the character rankings. Like she's in fucking like out of the 5 characters, she's in like fucking fourth place. Technically in third because 2 of the characters are share first place, but that's details. Anyways, enough talking out my ass. Time to get fucking back and talk to our wife. Minami Kana.
101号室の住人かなちゃんの話をしよう。
Okay.
ゆうまくんがあの子をここに連れてきた日のことを覚えているかい？
That reminds me. Hold on. I need to do something. I should just be able to do this. Yes. And we add that to contestants. And where do we put Kanoe Yuma? Actually, you know what? This is like eerily quiet. Let me put on some background music. Like, what's some good background music? You know what? I fucking did a goddamn ad for Giniro Haruka. Let's put some Giniro Haruka music in the back. Which was the one I'm trying to go for? Was it Snowy Night? I think it was Snowy Night. It was not Snowy Night. Which one was it then? I can never remember the fucking name. It wasn't A Warm Place. I was White Breath, yeah. Let's just have this playing in the background as we, do the very important jaywalking tier list. But, so yeah. Does he jaywalk without restraint? I'm not entirely sure, actually. He's definitely not jaywalks after you to drag you back. But I also don't think that he's, like, against the concept of jaywalking. No? So the thing to consider is, does he jaywalk without restraint or when no one is looking? Whoops. That's the question here. Because, He's I kind of want to like split him in two because like he 100% jaywalks without restraint unless Tsukasa is nearby. If Tsukasa is nearby, he somehow just like gets his shit together so he doesn't jaywalk while she is around. So overall, you know what? Overall, I'm gonna put him in jaywalks without no one looking. Oh yeah, sure, it might be unfair because his Tsukasa is always around. But I don't give a shit. We already have enough characters in jaywalks. Hold on, let me just... Where's Tobukaito? So I get the correct fucking... I couldn't find Tobukaito just now. Oh, weird. Ah, there we go. Oh, he's like 3 pixels extra to the side. Ah, who cares? But yeah, here we have the placement for Kanoayuma in the jaywalking tier list. Pretty sure I already put the MC for Girido Haruka in here as well. Did I? Hold on. Yep. Yukido's in here, right there. 4th in doesn't jaywalk himself. He 100% doesn't jaywalk. Never. Anyways, now that that is over and done with, you can't do a clap because I have to press a button. That's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. That's also the wrong. The first one was the right one. It just took a little bit. Anyways, let me just turn the music back off. Hold on. Just noticed a comment. I do. Think back to that fateful day. The moon was shining bright in the sky from which... Hold on, I just realized. Oh, there's audio and everything.
ユーマくんが
There we go.
あの子をここに連れてきた日のことを覚え
It's
ている
just the music still isn't back. The full moon was shining bright in the sky from which came falling Minamikana, which sounds slightly more dramatic than it was, I admit.
その夜にユーマくんが帰った後、彼女と今後のことを含めて少し話をしたんだけれど、
He then falls silent and glances at me. Yeah?
いや、ユーマくんは本当にあの子のことを覚えていないのかなって思ってね。
No, I really don't. No, I don't. I really don't.
そうか。
This might sound like an odd question, but do Kana and I really know each other?
そうだな。
Perhaps you and one I once met. Perhaps it was some time in the long distant past before I lost my memories.
君と彼女がどういった関係なのか。申し訳ないけれど、その点については僕はわからない。
Oh.
ただ、あの子が君のことを話すときは、とても嬉しそうな顔をするからね。少なくとも彼女は、嘘をついてはいないのだろうと僕には思える。管理人代行としての君に、僕が引き継ぐことのできる彼女の情報について話そう。僕は彼女から探し物の依頼を受けたんだ。そのことだけは知っておいてもらいたい。
She's a client of yours. You mutters an before giving a slow nod.
だから、もしも彼女の探し物が見つかったとき、君が彼女の力になってあげてほしい。
Want me to be there for her?
あ、もちろん、それが許される状況だったなら、ということにはなるけれどね。
Okay, I'll do that. Anad, I'll do anything I can for her.
ありがとう。これで、また一つ安心を得られた。
If you don't mind me asking, what is it that she asked you to search for?
ごめんな。 ここまで話しといてなんだけれど、その詳しい内容は僕からは教えてあげられない。
Why not?
これはこの寮の管理人としての僕ではなく、探し物屋としての僕と彼女との間に交わされた話だから。わかるだろ？依頼者の話を漏らすわけにはいかないんだ。
Right.
そこのところは理解してもらえると思う。
Cut him off again. I fully understand that. Albeit as an apprentice, I do work as a liberator myself.
彼女の探し物が見つかったとき、彼女自身が君に事情を打ち明けるなら、その時は力になってあげてほしい。101号室の住人、南かなについてのまとめをしよう。彼女は君を探してこの町へやってきた。そして縁あって僕は彼女の探し物を手伝っている。僕から彼女について言えることはその程度か。
Alright, I understand. Minami Kana. I've really learned anything new about her. Things I don't know about her far outnumber things I do. Well, anyhow. There was one thing I wanted to inform you of with regard to her. May I?
何かな？
You've been practicing her cooking in the kitchen nightly. And apparently she's very eager to fix dinner tonight to display the fruits of her labor.
そうか。そうなのか。それはまあ、いいことじゃないか。
Does suspect is skipping? No, not yet. His face turns visibly pale. He doesn't seem too thrilled by the news at the very least. She told me that you've been helping her by tasting the things she makes and offering her opinions.
おう、そうか。
Let's out a very lofty sigh.
探し物を引き受けてくれたお礼だからと言われると断れなくてね。気がつくと毎晩味見をさせられて。
Well then. So he didn't volunteer to do this out of the goodness of his heart. However, token of gratitude. He's a bit like the opposite if you ask me.
いや、決してそのようなことは。
Be honest, you weren't telling her the truth, were you?
あんなに一生懸命に作ってくれたのに、それにあんなにキラキラした目で感想を求められてはまずいだなんてことはとても。僕はもしかしたら胃腸を強くするための特訓でもさせられているんじゃないかと、そう途中から思ったよ。
I don't know what to say. Sorry you had to endure all of that. Can't possibly ask him to join us for dinner tonight after hearing that story. Alright, who should I ask about next? As always, just ask about Suzu. And ask about Ayumu. I'm a bit curious about the room 103 inhabitant, Ichinose Ayumu. Actually, should I ask about him? I feel like this is something you ought to ask about for her. No, apparently you don't need to. At least if this thing is to be believed. Anyways.
ああ、彼のことか。最初にはっきり言っておこう。
Actually,
とりあえず、
I can't go back, right? Oh well, too late now. Okay.
彼のことはさっぱりわからない。
I don't know why you seem so proud of the fact.
まあ、悪い子じゃないというのは確かだろうと思う。
They turn on the fucking fan a little bit. Oh, it's hot. Okay, it is too loud. 100%. What if I only set it? I turned off my second monitor for a second. It's still really loud on just level 1 though, so...
僕個人としては、それだけのことが分かれば、別にどこの誰だろうと問題は何もないのだけれど、ただちょっと。彼はもうちょっと愛想よくというか、もう少し。その通り。
After affirming that we're on the same page, we share a small nod. Actually, I have something to tell you about Ayumu.
何かな？
Apparently, people often mistake him for a girl.
ああ、 それは無理もないといえばそうなのかもしれないな。あの顔と体つきだとそう思われても不思議じゃないというか。
This was something you told me some time ago, but apparently it's so bad that when he walks through town, he can hear people in the vicinity whispering, "Why there's a girl walking around wearing men's clothing?"
なるほど、そうなのか。
Well, anyhow, I'd say he's much chattier now than he was when he first came here. I think he's slowly adapting to his new environment.
そうか。何にしてもうまくいっているのならそれでいいんだ。しかしユウマくん、こう言ってはなんだけど、よくそんなに彼のことがわかるね。
Wouldn't necessarily say that. To an extent, though, he is right. He can be a really quiet guy, and you never really know what's going on inside his head. How did I put this? Should I understand him in ways other people don't? According to Shinku, at least, that would be because he and I have a lot in common.
とにもかくにも、最初は共同生活に向かないタイプなんじゃないかと心配していたけれど、ここでの生活に少しずつ馴染んできているような嫌いがあるのならそれでいいんだけどな。
Yeah. I might be the first male friend in my age range that I've ever made. I honestly hope that good things come his way in the future, no matter what shape they may take.
さて、203号室の住人一ノ瀬歩についての話は以上でいいかな。
Sure.
さて、以上かな。
Slightly over an hour has passed as we went around the remaining residents and discussed them. Oh yeah, can we skip again? Now we already discussed that Bakana's very excited about preparing dinner tonight. His face immediately turns pale.
今から言うことはかなちゃんには言わないでほしいんだけど、この条件は命に関わると僕は思う。
Come on, please. Even though I'm the one who set this as a condition, I'm having to plead with him. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I can handle it on my own.
そうは言っても、なかなかヘビーな条件だね。
We can skip again. Could probably just pause the fucking recording while skipping through this, but alas, I don't wanna. Especially since I do actually plan on not really recording for too long since late and tired. Anyways, Kana. Skasa. Mio. We gotta skip this. Huh? Oh man.
ユーマは泳がないの？
Oh. He sits on the field of vision peering over at me as I lie underneath the parasol enjoying a nice peaceful nap. I wish I never came here and didn't swim any. Just wanted to relax a bit first. Lift myself upright and move towards her. Carrying all that stuff really wore me out. This feels like it shouldn't be a scene that I have to read. Matter of fact, I was carrying basically everyone's things all by myself. Being the lone guy of the group is sad fate.
歩夢も男の子だろ？
He's different.
何が？
Oh, nothing, sorry. Just talking to myself, I explained with a rueful smile.
そう。
Yeah. Silence. Sound of the waves. Sound of the windmills turning to sea breeze. Can I skip again? No. I added a soft inward sigh.
ユーマ？
I don't know if Mia feels the same way, but speaking for myself, I feel so at ease just being with her. It's something I've always felt ever since we were little. Wouldn't mind spending these painful days with her forever. Those are the emotions the situation views in me.
ね
Yeah?
え、ユーマは、
Hmm.
胸か。
Yeah, I've already seen this. Why can't I skip it? There we go, now I can skip it. Yeah, the fucking censored CG again. Watch me somehow land on the wrong fucking route. Imagine fucking that. Oh, I'm actually turning on the fucking fan again for a little bit. Hold on, let me just... Oh, whoops, you can actually see part of it. Sorry, I thought you would only be able to see the closed shoulder. Sorry, did not mean to expose my fucking armpit there. That was an accident. I was supposed to be just like a, yeah, so just show that, essentially. But yeah, that doesn't work with this one. Cool my heated body. Oops, wrong button. No, that was the right button. Hello? Oh, right. Fucking, I forgot. OBS is taking the shit out of me because I'm currently hovering over the option, yet over on OBS I am below it. It was a button back up again. I don't know why, but I can't shake the thought out of my head of just doing that scene where he's just, you know, styling on Kyo. Like, I don't know why, but the only thought that comes to mind is just electric wind god fist repeatedly. Jesus, my eyes, my ears. And that girl still has to come back somehow. Like, there's more to that girl, 100%. Oh, you don't hear the fan as badly if I just, you know, don't point at myself. Sounds like an obvious thing to fucking think, but alas, I'm fucking retarded. Watch, like I'm 100% expecting that I just somehow end up in the wrong fucking route. Be with me, start Kana's route. Nope, I'm safe. Sorry. 2 words that I, Minami Kana, was never able to say. The regret from that indecision still lives with me to this day. So many years have passed since, but my heart has yet to move on.
お願い。私に自由をください。
Words seem to drop from my palms with every tear I spill. My mind grows hazy. My heart grows empty. Till my time runs up. Little of it remains. Oh, she is one of the people that was supposed to be hit with the divine wind, probably. Hechtsommer. What the fuck? I do not know of a German word that's Hechtsommer. Like, Hecht, like, as in, like, a Hecht is like a type of fish. But also, Hechten can be like, just like, you know, just jump for something. Like, the way like a fucking baseball player is just like jumps for the base. Actually, what is the specific English word for Hecht? Let me just, I don't need. Northern pike. That's the English word for Hecht. Hechtsommer is apparently a fucking book. Hechtsommer. Hold on. This doesn't even have a fucking English page version, it seems. Hechtsommer is ein Roman der deutschen Autorin Jutta Richter, den sie 2004 veröffentlichte. Im Zentrum steht das Mädchen Anna, das diesen Sommer erlebt, an dessen Ende sich das Leben von ihr und ihren Freunden, den Brüdern Daniel und Lukas, unwiederbringlich verändert hat. Während der Sommer immer wärmer wird und Daniel und Lukas versuchen, den Hecht zu fangen, bekommt Anna langsam mit, dass sich etwas veränderte. Gisela, die Mutter ihrer Freunde, ist an Krebs erkrankt. Keiner sagt dem Mädchen, aus deren Perspektive der Roman geschrieben ist, um welche Krankheit es sich handelt. Nur daran, dass sich die Erwachsenen, vor allen voran Annas Mutter, Daniel und Lukas gegenüber anders verhalten, fällt ihr auf. Auch Daniel und Lukas verspüren die Veränderung. Jutta Richter verknüpft die Darstellung des sich endlos dahinziehenden schicksalhaften Sommers mit den persönlichen Nöten der Kinder, die nicht wissen, was sie von den Erwachsenen halten sollen und die eigene Methoden entwickeln, dem sich abzeichnenden Schicksal zu begegnen, um nicht zugrunde zu gehen. Dabei führt diese Verbindung in eine Leichtigkeit und Traurigkeit in einem die Gefühle der Kinder endlich nacherleben lassen. Why is this fucking visual novel referencing a book, like a German book from 2004? Fucking give me an English synopsis. Summer the Pike by Jutta Richter. Anna, Daniel, and Lucas seem to be living a dream where their parents take care of a castle, they have the run of the grounds and beautiful surrounding countryside. Their only concern is how best to catch the mysterious pike that lurks in the deep water of the moat. But when Daniel and Lucas's mother first begins to seem tired all the time and then loses her hair, Anna wonders what is going on. It is cancer, she is told, but Daniel and Lucas must not know. As the summer days grow shorter and the colors of the field and flowers change, the boys eventually learn of their mother's illness. Daniel becomes convinced that catching the pike will bring luck, that it might even cure his mother. But as her condition worsens, these three true friends can only wish that they could stop the destructive march of time. Jutta Richter's powerful prose makes the sense of a story set during a summer idyll an unforgettable one, apparently. So yeah. Ain't that a good fucking sign, huh? It's morning. I wake up and rub my bleary eyes. Good morning.
おはよう。今朝はよく眠れたか？
Yeah, I slept so soundly I don't even remember what I dreamed of. Stumble out of bed and begin changing my clothes. Wonder what that is.
どうした？まだ眠いか？
Yeah, I am. But that comment was more directed towards that nice smell. Sit up and finish getting my clothes on. The pleasant smell beckons my empty stomach, so I follow its trail and arrive at the dining room.
おはようございます、ヨマさん。
What foul illusion is this? Walking in, I find Kana beaming at me with a smile as bright as the sun. That smile in and of itself seems to wipe away all lingering traces of my drowsiness. Morning. I can't help but crack a light smile as I bid my second good morning of the day. Following that, I rotate my head and scan the dining room table. Are you guys? Everyone apart from me is already present at the table, surrounded by a variety of appetizing dishes. Are you guys waiting on me to get up before eating?
はい、もちろんです。
Skasa wears a giant smile on her face, gripping a pair of chopsticks in one hand and patiently awaiting the beginning of the feast.
課長であるお兄さんを差し置いて、私たちだけがお腹いっぱいになろうだなんていうのは虫の良すぎる話なのです。
I'm not the head of the whole household or anything. That's pure exaggeration. Take a seat, smiling awkwardly.
ちょうど今から起こしに行きましょうかと皆さんで話していたんですよ、ユマさんのこと。
Oh, really?
はい、そこで誰がユマさんを起こしに行く大役を任命されるべきかと、そう話し合っていたところだったんですが。
Critically important responsibility, Uzai.
そうです、大役です。誰にも譲ることのできない一大任務ですよ、これは。
You already thought of exaggeration, aren't you? When you said that, though, I sort of feel like I've gotten used to Kana's antics by now in a sense.
そんなことないです。これは決して大げさな話なんかじゃありませんよ。これからの時代、お寝坊さんな男の子の布団を剥ぎ取って朝一番の笑顔でおはようございますをプレゼントする大義ある役割はもう幼なじみだけの特権ではなくてですね。
I mean, it already is not in a way.
いつだって旦那様に対しての献身的なご奉仕の精神を忘れない素敵なメイドが行うことこそがこれからの時代の最先端だというかトレンドだというか、とにかく朝の顔はメイドさんなんです。そんな具合にこの世の中に定着させていかなくてはならないと私はそう思っている所存でして。
What the heck are you rambling on about? She prattles on and on without end, but to expel an audible sigh. Part of me does find it a bit endearing when she starts speaking nonsense with such conviction, though. That's not a good sign. She might not be rubbing off on me. She might be rubbing off on me. But not in a good way. Notice Shinku wearing an awkward smile in the corner of my vision.
とにかくですね、今からの時代何度も言うようですが朝の顔は幼なじみじゃなくてメイドなんだって思うんです、私。エプロンドレスに抑えきれないほどの大きな愛を乗せてお届けなんですよ。そんなの幼なじみの仕事にしないで。私はそんなことしないわよ。
Her eyes flicker in surprise.
そうなんですか？当たり前でしょ。そんな水強な真似を一体誰が好き好んで。遅れてるんですね、如月さんは。
Kana smiles slightly as she puts her hands together against her chest.
ごめんなさい、怒らないでくださいね。ただちょっとこれを見てくださいよ、これを。何？昨日の夜に夏目さんから貸していただいた本なんですけど。
She produces a book out of the pocket of her dress and begins to flip through the pages. Is that an actual doujin? I feel like that's an actual doujin. do some retarded. Cool. Translate. Okay. Use swap. No, just. Nah, it's neither of those. Again, neither of those. Neither of those. Trying to get the correct fucking sign, but none of these line up. No, again. How does it get this one? It is literally just not even in the correct direction. That's not what I was trying to go for. None of these are the things I'm looking for. Guess I'll fucking take this one. Who cares? I don't think that's the one actually. Okay, the first one is heart. We have... Then we have this one. Then this one. Heart full. Then, oh boy, the next one's gonna be a bitch. Actually, let's immediately do the box next to it. Oh, that is the one. No, that's not the one. Is that the one? No, that is not the one, I think. Actually, no, that might be the one. That is the one, I think. Heartful serving, then nah, fuck that up a bit. No, again, not. Oh no, man, when I look at the side, then this one is, just looks weird on this one. This one, heartful waiter with this one, and then when we add this, still have Heartful Waiter. Then the next is like a wait scent. With the Heartful Waiter, then we have like box with a dash under it. Heartful Waiter and Husband. Then, oh boy, what the fuck is this one? Okay, we have this. And have this and this. Then next to it like a fucking sharp S. That is the one. Heartful Waiter and her husband. Now the last thing we need is, oh my fucking god. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay. Huh? 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 And that is the one. Okay, yeah, the title is Heartful Waiter and Her Husband, apparently. Or probably in this context, it's supposed to be like maid. Why did I do that? I don't fucking know. Actually, hold on. Let me just like put this into the Google to check if this is like an actual fucking doujin or something. It is not. It would kind of be funny though. She produces the book out of the pocket of her dress and begins to flick through the pages.
このちょっとお目目が大きめの可愛い女の子が表紙に迎えられているロマンチック回路全開な小説を読んでみたところ、メイドさんは時として愛する旦那様のためになら正義の味方にだってなれちゃうくらいに万能な機能性を保持する最優良人種だったんだなと改めて思ったわけでして。
Let me see. I skimmed through the book. Being a book lent her by Suzu, I need to check for ulterior motives. I'm slightly worried that this book might contain some rather objectionable content. Not that I have any personal aversion to such material. Continue skimming. The cute maid spends her time waving her broom around and using it as a weapon to fell evildoers one after another. That's what I've gleaned from the pictures and text that I saw. The book also gives off a faint, bitter, smoky smell. These are the occasional scenes in which the girl is put to cutesy or moe scenarios, but they all seem rather tame.
ライトノベルという作品です。夏目さんがそう教えてくださいました。
She juts out her jest and pride. The expression on her face is what I'd expect to see from an elementary schooler bragging about a new game or TV show to their friends.
絵本や童話の本とか以外に挿絵がある本を初めて読んだので、とても新鮮でした。これぞエンターテイメントという具合に面白かったです。最高です。かっこよかったです、メイドさん。そしてとても可愛かったです。だから私、これからもメイドさんで行きたいって思いました。可愛さとかっこよさを兼ね備えた感じの。
Interesting. If you enjoyed it, then what reason do I have to complain? It applies to almost everything. Well, I'm not entirely sure what she'll do in her pursuit to become dashing, though. So, you'd say this book really struck a note with you?
はい、そういうことになります。影響されちゃいました。
Smiles cheerfully.
なのでこれからはメイドさんが手厚く扱われるような時代がやってくるのではないかと、私はそんな風に期待して。メイドブームはもうとっくの昔に終わっちゃってるの。リアルでも平面でもメイドさんの出没率は極端に減ってきてるし。そうなんです。そう、
Kyo nods firmly.
そして対する可愛い幼なじみっていうのは永遠に輝くファクターだよね。その存在自体がもうすでに奇跡というか国宝級なの。
A gift to him, mankind?
お兄ちゃん、
Yeah.
リアルでそんな人生のお宝を得ているあなたはもうそれだけで勝ち組だよね。
Gives me a thumbs up.
死ねばいいのに。あ、違うの。
What do you
こ
mean?
の場合の死ねばいいのには言葉のままの意味じゃなくてネット上のニュアンスでは褒め言葉っていうか。
So please don't get mad at me, Oni-chan. She continues, his voice quivering. Please be genuinely worried. Pat her head to reassure her before glancing towards Mio.
何を。
She's averting her eyes, face bright red. It's difficult to make sense of what emotion hides behind that expression.
だからって毎朝ユーマンを起こしに行ったりなんか絶対に。
Kana, no, stop that! I'm utterly flabbergasted. Why on earth are you trying to take her clothes off?
私メイドを卒業します。
What? You were telling me how great they are not a minute ago.
止めないでください、お願いします。
You need to stop!
私普通の女の子に戻ります。いいえ、普通の幼なじみに戻ります。
I have no idea what you're about, what you're on about. I feel dizzy. You were never even my childhood friend to begin with, so you can't say again. Tears well in her eyes.
私は生きた化石だったのでしょうか。地層深くに埋葬されたまま這い出てきてはいけないタイプの流行ほくれだったのでしょうか。
No, none of that is true, so please keep your clothes on.
お取り込み中のところ大変申し訳ないのですが。
Skasa that raised her hand sheepishly.
お兄さんに如月お姉さん、もういただいてしまってもよろしいでしょうか。
She starts to drool even. Whoops.
美味しそうな朝ごはんを私もう我慢ができないかもしれないような気がしないでもなくて。そうね、食べましょうか。
Yeah, kinda save your identity crisis or whatever for later. By which I mean, please stop trying to undress yourself, I add.
わかりました。
She pants down her rumpled clothes. Alright, let's eat. Putting our hands together, we begin our meal.
そういえば
As we nibble at Mio's breakfast, which is as delicious as always, Suzu suddenly speaks and ends the silence.
今日からみんなは夏休みなわけだけど何か予定とかある感じ？
Today is in fact our first day of summer vacation. We're off from school for a long, long time. 1.5 months to be exact.
私は特に考えてませんけど。私も特別な予定とかは考えていませんね。
Alright, I can close the the censorship thing.
私はいつでも夏休みだから。私はお仕事頑張ります。勉強したいって思う。
Just say, I don't give much thought to what I want to do with the abundance of time that I have until school starts again.
そうか。みんなこれといった予定は今のところないんだね。
Doesn't look like it.
それならさ、今日はこれから空いてる？
Y'all not in response to her
そ
question.
っか、それはちょうどよかった。そういうことなら今からみんなで
She throws her hands up to gather morale.
この寮を大掃除しない？
What?
大掃除ですか？うん。お休みの初日にすることにしてみれば至って健全でしょ？
Alright, what's going on? Come on. Spit it out. What's happening? What's going on? Suppose so, but why? I'm struggling to understand what led her to this idea.
ね、今かなちゃんが私の貸してあげた本に影響されたとかそんな話をしてたけど。
pulls out the book in question as she
今
speaks.
朝に読んだこの本にお掃除をすることがとてもいいのだとそう書いてあったので、いろいろないい影響をくれるんだって、お掃除は。
Oh, okay, so that give you to do some spring cleaning?
掃除ですか？この寮はみんなの家だよ。これから長い夏休みの時間を過ごさせてもらう場所なんだから、日頃のありがとうの気持ちを込めてしっかりお掃除しなくちゃいけないでしょ。
Not that I really care, but why do we also have to participate in this plan you basically came up with on a whim?
そんな言い方ってないんじゃないの？
They're requesting our enthusiasm, but why don't you consider this from our perspective? You're trying to rope us into doing work for you through incredibly flimsy reasons.
日頃のありがとうを込めてお掃除ですか？それはとても面白そうですね、お兄さんのお姉さん。
Ah, yeah, I'll clean this place till it's sparkly clean. Can I help you?
やっぱりゆうくんは司が動くと途端にノリが良くなるよね。
Do I?
ねえ、ちょっと前から思ってたことがあるんだけど、いい？
Sure, what is it?
ゆうくんってさ、もしかしてロリコン？
Absolutely not.
シスコンでもあったりするの？
No. I'm not! So, are we all in favor of cleaning?
おう、やるよ。この際だから綺麗さっぱりといるものいらないものをより分けて容赦なく捨てていこうよ。管理人が蓄えてるガラクタも一緒にまとめてさ。
Sounds like you're gonna be throwing out a lot of your books then, Suzu.
それはない。
She waves her arms in front of herself dismissively with a perfectly straight face. Well, you said everything we no longer need's gotta go, and you definitely have a lot of books that are just sitting there collecting dust, so...
いや、マジありえねえっすから。
But
私の本にいらないものなんてないから。
I don't think she has absolutely no intention of getting rid of the excessive books. Which is a shame, because I figure it would be a good chance to do some about them before the floor beneath caves in under the weight of the massive pile of them. Okay, now where do I begin? After breakfast, Suzu assigned each of us areas to clean, and we promptly set off to work. First, we're each to clean our own rooms. Everything we don't need is to be thrown away, and that means everything. Anything that might be of value, though, is to be set aside. Later, we'll take it all to the local flea market and the shopping district to sell. So I gotta clean my room. Guess it means I'm cleaning the manager's office. I walk towards the room, rubbing my food-filled stomach in delight all the way.
ああ、ゆうくん。ちょっとお願いしたいことがあるんだけど、いい？
Turn around and find Suzu standing right there. What do you need?
庭先にある倉庫を先に掃除しておいてくれないかな。
What is storehouse? Well, everyone's gonna find stuff that just can't bring themselves to throw away, no doubt about it, she begins to explain.
そういうたくさんの荷物を保管しておくにはどこがいいかなって思うと、あの倉庫くらいしかいい場所を思いつけなかったんだよね。
Yeah?
あの倉庫には結構重たい荷物がたくさんあって場所を取っちゃってるからさ。そんな力仕事を私みたいな細腕な女の子にはさせられないでしょ。だからお願いね、男の子。
Bitch, you're probably stronger than him. You, a dainty little girl. That joke must have made my day. Just made my day. No, my life.
なんだか非常に不愉快なんですけど。
Almost certain you're stronger than me. This is someone who has a grip strength of over 200 pounds.
ま、いいや。とにかくお願いね。私は私で頑張ってお掃除するからさ。
Yeah, fine, I guess I can do it. After yielding, I head to the storehouse in the front yard and begin sorting and removing what items are contained therein. I'm so pooped. Cleaning out the storehouse had been a much more tedious process than I thought. It was back-breaking work to lift and carry out all the heavy items in there. Over an hour had flown by unbeknownst to me. Well, I just hope this makes things easier for everyone else. I murmur comment to myself before moving on to the manager's office to clean it. Alright, so where should I start? Survey the room. Junk, junk, junk. Here, there, and everywhere. Goodness.
ユーマ
All of a sudden I feel zero desire to do this.
本当に早速だな。
Well, yeah, well, now that I get a good look at this room, it's a complete and utter mess. Cleaning is gonna be hell. I've slept here every night for so long. For so long now, so I didn't notice this earlier. I don't know. So how I didn't notice this earlier, I don't know. I also feel like it might not be my place to determine what in here should stay and what should go. This isn't technically my room after all. I'm simply boring for the time being. I feel like I may accidentally throw something away that because I'm not aware of its significance. But if I do that, I imagine I'll have to deal with a heap load of trouble later.
そうだな。ありえるかもしれないよな。そういうのも。
Exactly. So it's probably wise that I avoid going through Shigure's belongings. Most of these things look completely alien to me. Collecting trinkets and treasures with peculiar powers from parallel worlds happens to be one of his hobbies. Hence why I should avoid touching anything here carelessly. As I'm racking my brains over what to
あれ
do.
ユマさん、お掃除全然進んでいませんね。
Kind of appears out of nowhere. Oh right, yeah, I was just questioning whether or not I should even be messing with the stuff in this room. Are you all done cleaning the room?
はい、バッチリです。日頃からこまめにお掃除していますので、特別に捨てるものもやることもありませんので。
Oh wow. Guess it really does pay to work on something daily, so it doesn't pile up incrementally. She giggles bashfully, not blushly. Fucking. So I need something?
はい。私は私のやるべきお掃除を終えてしまったので、だからユマさんのお手伝いをしようと思って。
Oh, sure, thanks. That'd be great.
はい。
Beaming, she fidgets about
で
shyly.
もこうしてお手伝いにやってきたのは、実を言うと夏目さんの指示だったりするのですが。
She did.
はい、そうなんです。手が空いて暇だったらユマさんのお手伝いをしてあげてという具合に。
Okay. Well, I appreciate the help regardless. Thanks. You proceed to rummage the items in the manager's office together. Not everything, of course. There were still numerous things we decided would be best left untouched. However, we could still do tiny things like putting books back on shelves and whatnot. We decided upon a goal of making the room look at least a bit more presentable and strove hard to that end.
ユマいる？
Mio. Mio has swung around.
私も自分の部屋の掃除は終わったんだけど。
As Mio further explained, she'd finished cleaning a room and was preparing to next clean the dining room. However, Suzu stopped her, told her to come help me first. Exact same situation as with Kana. You too, huh? Can't help but feel a slight awkwardness. It is Suzu's way of making it up to me since she had me clean out the entire storehouse.
それなら本人も手伝いに来ればいいじゃないか。
Possibly.
ユマ？どうしたの？
Do it not look okay?
難しい顔してるから。
Oh no, it's nothing. Well, anyway, let's keep tidying up. Having some extra hands now really helps. Hope we can wrap this up quickly. Getting to work, and now the three of us. A small part of me still can't help but remain a bit wary of this whole situation, though. Pull out some string-bound books along with some old-looking documents. Pick up one and begin to flick through the pages.
どうかしましたか、ユマさん。
I was just thinking, like, if we took this to a specialist store, whatever, it'd probably fetch a pretty high price.
ダメよ。
Huh?
人のものを勝手に売りに出そうとか考えちゃう。
Yeah, I know, but wouldn't it be neat to at least get it appraised and see how much it'd go for?
気になる？
Well, I'll be a little curious at least.
もしかしてお金のお話をなさっていますか？
Did I hear money? Huh? Turn around. It's Casa, and She's the only person standing in the doorway. I'm in Kyoto. What are you guys doing here?
私たちはお兄さんのお手伝いにハセさんち出したいでありまして。
She throws up her hands to form a stat salute.
馬車馬のごとき育ちさでこき使ってやってください。私のことを。
She rolls up her sleeves with brimming enthusiasm. So all three of her are gonna help out?
そうだよ。私は最初から自分の部屋をお掃除するつもりなんてないから、そういうわけで暇でしょうがなかったの。
I'm looks around the room in wonderment. Does Suzu ask you three to come here too? She felt kinda me too. Three of them nod in unison. Interesting. Feeling my gut. Something about this is not right. So where is she right now? Do you know? The trio all cock their heads to indicate that they don't know.
わかりません。行方知れずなのです。自室にて本を整理するとはおっしゃっていましたが。
でもさっきあの人の部屋の前を通ったけど、部屋からはまるで人の気配を感じなかったけど。
Really? That's odd. No, but I can't shake this foreboding feeling that's taken root inside of me. I should just take off somewhere. She's the one who suggested this whole cleaning day in the first place. He's up to something, I just know. But well, I can't just quit after all the work we've already put in. Why don't we go ahead and finish the rest of the cleaning ourselves, with or without her?
そうですね。私はお掃除大好きなので、時にはこうして皆さんでというのも面白いです。
Okay. After this, let's clean the dining room and other communal rooms. We thus begin organizing and tidying together. However, this room wasn't quite made to fit 6 people. You constantly bump into each other and get in each other's way.
狭いよ、暗いよ、埃っぽいよ。
She wipes the snot from her nostril area.
ハウスダストが。
He snuffles.
お兄ちゃん、ちり紙を取っていただけたらと。
Kyo, I don't know if you've been taught this, but you should cover your mouth when you sneeze from now on. Smiling Riley passes some of the tissue paper kept in this room and assists her in blowing her nose.
ユマさん、今さらこういうのもなんですが、こんなに人手は必要ないんじゃないでしょうか。この部屋を片付けるのに。
Maybe not.
この部屋に6人一緒というのはちょっと動きづらくて作業がはかどらないというか。
He'd been placing books on a shelf while looking sidelong at me. She must have not set them down properly or something because books suddenly come tumbling down one after the other.
ごめんなさい、今拾います。
Kana hurriedly gathers up the fallen books and stows them back on the shelf. However, when a certain book ends up in her hands, she suddenly goes still.
これって
What's the matter?
エッチな本です。
Say what? Do a double take. What'd you just say?
参考書だと思っていたら落下の衝撃で外れたカバーの下がピンク色でびっくりですね。何？どうしましょう。偶然にもユーマさんの大切なお宝を発掘してしまいました。
Oh, no, that is no treasure. My mind is a blur right now. Responding to her in that manner was the only option I could think of. I have no memory of even buying something like that. I cower in the face of my childish friend's withering gaze.
大丈夫ですよ、ユーマさん。
Kana, on the other hand, is all smiles.
私はこれくらいのことでは動じませんから。
You're not?
はい、ユーマさんだって男の子ですもん。お年頃というやつですか？エッチな本の一冊くらい隠し持っていても不思議じゃありませんよね。しかもこんな目くらましまでして必死に隠そうとして。 意外と可愛いところあるんですね、ユマさん。
Look, please allow me to explain.
メイドもののエッチな本はどこでしょう？
That book isn't even mine, Kana!
見苦しい言い訳なんて。
Mio eyes Mio with such disgust that it feels as though she is looking at sewer waste. I'm actually telling the truth, I swear! You guys are just jumping to conclusions in the first place. Why do you think I changed the cover to hide it? No, to do something that cowardly.
そうでしょうね。その通りだと思う。
Why do you believe me, Mio?
ええ、信じるわ。
She nods firmly.
カバー付きの本は全部中身を確認してみましょうか。
At a cue, everyone fetches a single book with a cover on it from the shelf. You don't believe me, do you?
そうだよな。何かの間違いだよな、これは。
Huh?
ずっとそばで見ていた私が言うんだ。間違いない。ユーマがそんなものを隠していたら、私が気づかないはずがないんだ。
This is a setup by fucking. This is a setup by Suzu. That's why she sent everyone here. She told him to go clean the fucking warehouse so she could plant porn, and then tell everyone to help him. Suzu, the only one who believes in my innocence. I'm so touched.
どういった偶然が働いてこうなってしまったのかは想像もできないけど、でもあくまでも偶然は偶然だ。それ以上の意味なんてない。あの一冊以上は出てくるはずが。
Everyone proceeds to pry off the cover of the books in their hand.
こっちにも。
さらにこっちもエッチな本が。
What?
うん、次々と。これモザイクないよ。
No way. What on earth am I witnessing?
おい、なんだよこれは。どういうことだよユーマ。
Shiku?
エッチな本がいっぱいだ。
They're not mine. This is all just a string of coincidences, right, Shiku? No, it's not a fucking string of coincidences. It's a setup. The man should have immediately realized. He already had a bad feeling about Suzu sending everyone here to help. Alright, she eyes me incredulously.
ユーマ、
She narrows her eyes, her voice laced with pity.
私はエッチなのは嫌いなんだけどな。
I don't know anything about this, I swear. It's all just a misunderstanding. It's true, I'm not lying. Please believe me, Asante,
い
please.
つの間に私の目を盗むような巧妙な方法を覚えたんだ。私は悲しい。
She seems entirely unwilling to hear an excuse from her mouth at this point.
全く抜け目のないやつだな。私に気づかれないでこんなものを収集していたなんて。いや、でも待てよ。もしかしたらこれは男の子として健全に順調にすくすくと成長しているんだと喜ぶべきなのかな。 She begins to muse some question to herself. Whatever, I'm done. Shiku's betrayal cut deep. There's no way to describe the pain and sorrow I feel. Regardless, though, I need to find a way to squeeze myself out of this tight spot. Kana's quivering, and her hands are a pile of books. Or in her hands is a pile of books covered in pixelated genitalia.
一冊だけじゃなくて、こんなにたくさんだなんて。
Well, it seems to be a matter of time before she bursts into tears. No, Kana, please. You got it all wrong. Please listen to me. I fully understand that any word coming out of my mouth right now will only sound like excuses. But please, even if nobody else is willing to hear me out, I want you to... want you at least to...
どうして？
Huh? Why what? She glares at me with a stern countenance.
どうしてメイドもののエッチな本が一冊もないんですか？
I'm dumbfounded.
やっぱり、
Huh?
メイドはもう時代遅れなんですね。
She sniffles in between words. This revelation seems to be equivalent to the end of the world to her. What? Surely it's not that bad.
さすがはお兄さんです。神服です。
Skasa?
素晴らしい徹底ぶりなのです。
全世界から産業と称えられて差し支えないくらいには。
She nods to herself for some reason with great satisfaction.
皆さん、どうかご覧ください。
She opens one such book and thrusts it high above her head.
あの本もこの本もどの本も全てが全て大きなおっぱいで溢れているではありませんか。
Tsukasa, please, just stop! I'm begging you! I plead with her for dear life. That book does not belong to me. Not a single one among this mountain of smut-filled, pixelated books is mine. Even so, I can't help but feel ashamed at the fact that Tsukasa brandished one of them over her head.
お兄さん、この本一冊残らずとかすれば私の脅威もほんの少しだけでも成長しますでしょうか。
No, they will not, so please close that book right now.
巨乳者ばかり。
Feel the... I can feel the bloodlust in her eyes.
ロリコンじゃないんだ。意外なの。
Why are you surprised at that? As he continued to plead fervently and deny any and all knowledge of these books.
もっとすごいの発見したの。
What? What'd you discover?
ほらこれ。
She presents some to me.
美少年と美少年の下半身が結合してる。
She hands me what appears to be a non-commercial manga booklet. An impulse to snatch it from her hand and throw it to the floor in a fit of rage. Sorry, didn't mean to.
あのね、前々からそうかなとは思ってたけど、
What about...
こういうのが好きなの？お兄ちゃんは。
What sort of stuff?
あれをするのも、何をするのも、男の子同士じゃないと嫌なの？
If that was the case, why would you have multiple books with big titty bitches in them? What are you talking about?
かわいい。あるいは、かっこいい男の子相手にでしか興奮できない。もしくは、準備がまるで整わないというような類の変態性に、生まれながらに開眼しちゃっているような人。
She begins to ramble feverishly in between heated breaths. It's quite frightening, to be honest.
お兄ちゃんは、あゆむちゃんを狙ってたりするの？
Huh? What did I just hear?
だって、この漫画の責められちゃってる方の美少年が、ちょっとだけ、あゆむちゃんに似てると思うの。
Ayuma looks over in complete
あゆ
confusion.
むちゃんは男の子なのに可愛いから仕方ないって思うけど、でも私はどちらかっていうとあゆむちゃんが攻撃的な方が。
She begins muttering odd words to herself.
あゆむさんを狙っていたってユウマさん、それってまさか。
No. I retreat a few steps. Even in these astronomically minute possibility that these regular adult books were mine, they're not. But even if they were, even if most of these books are my petitions, that little manga booklet or whatever would definitely not be. That is one point I refuse to concede on. No matter what, that book is definitely not mine. They all silently stare at me. Why are you all looking at me so dubiously? None of them seem to believe a word I just said.
一ノ瀬くん、ユウマから離れた方がいいわ。え、どうして？大切なものを奪われちゃうかもしれないの。
No, I won't!
なんだかユウマさんはあゆむさんと妙に仲がいいなと思っていたら、まさかそんな目であゆむさんを見ていただなんて。
What do I do? They'll gang up on me. Someone please get me out of this. Whatever, you've got it all wrong. If you don't need to back away from me, I am. Don't bite. Stop looking at me like a frightened animal. I try to defend myself in desperation.
ああ、なるほどね。
Huh? Turn around. Suzu standing in the
ゆ
doorway.
うくんにこんな性癖があったなんてびっくりだよね。あゆむちゃん、夜寝るときは気をつけておいた方がいいよ。お尻に絆創膏を貼っておいた方がいいかもしれない。ゆうくんは絶倫だから。
Ira, please don't look away from me like that. This is heartening, really
エッチ
disheartening.
な本ばかりを集めてないで少しはお勉強しなさいってもんだよね。学生の本文を放棄してるんじゃねえよって話だ。
Suzu? These books aren't mine. You'll at least believe me, right?
うん、 だってさ、こうして隠せぬ証拠が目の前にあっちゃ、信じるも信じないもないっていうかさ。
She smiles
参
awkwardly.
考書のカバーを目くらましに使ってみんなの目を欺こうだなんて。しかも見つかってしまったら違う違うと泣きついてばかり。
Shows the expenses on your fucking bank account then.
ほんと見苦しいよね。そんな言い訳ばかりを並べ立ててるようじゃ
She's not supposed to
可
know
愛げってものがまる
that
で
they
感
had
じられない
covers.
んだよね。
Suzu,
何かな？
I have a question.
おい、なんだろうね。
How did you know these smutty books were being hidden by innocent-looking covers? You haven't been here for this whole conversation.
あれ
I really want to believe in your innocence. I do. But what's this you're doing?
は
The look on her face erases all doubt within my
あ？
mind.
何が？
What a conniving, cheeky grin. Completely blows her cover. Every last bit of tension drains from her body. What on earth were you trying to pull? Please, don't tell me you sent me to the storeroom solely so you could set up this elaborate little scheme.
さあ、どうでしょう。
Her guilt is writ large on her face. It couldn't be clearer if she shouted it. I'm not happy with you right now, Suzu. What on earth possessed you to pull a prank like this on me? What benefit was there for you to frame me like this? Was there some idea you got from a book again?
違うって。そんなんじゃないよ。
Okay, then why?
ただ、間違って買った本を処分したかったから。
There's some called a garbage can for that, and this room is not one. Slumped down. What a handful, I swear. She really went too far this time.
ちょっと何？その手がつけられないくらいにかわいそうな子を見るような目は。
If you were a child, I might be able to at least excuse this.
だってさ、よくあるじゃん。エッチな本とか DVD とかすっごいワクワクして買ってきたはいいけれど、でも中身を拝見して何これちょっと超がっかりだよっていうのがさ、若妻とタイトルで書かれてるのに蓋を開けたら熟女妻だったりとかね。
Okay, what are you getting at?
そういうのの処分って結構気を使っちゃうんだよね。捨てるにしても売り払うにしても恥ずかしいし。
This solution you came up with was hardly better. I sighed dejectedly. What I don't understand is, why did you buy all this material that's targeted towards a male audience? I know you don't act like it, but you're still a woman for what it's worth.
好奇心旺盛なんだ、お姉さんは。
Sure.
それにせっかく買ったんだもん。少しくらいは役に立ってくれないと。そうでしょ？
Is this a good use to you?
すっごく面白かったよ。ゆうくんの焦りまくってる顔が見れて。
She produces a digital camera and ushers me to look at the candid photos she took of me while my face was flustered. Did you expect me to laugh? Was this whole spring cleaning idea just an excuse for you to pull the stunt?
半分正解。
She grins. Whatever, can't be bothered to deal with her anymore.
だってやっと夏休みが始まったんだもん。これまでずっと暇で暇でしょうがなかったんだもん。
Seriously, I can't even. Clutch mad in dismay.
それじゃあお話をまとめると、この本はユーマさんのものではないと。
No, they don't. Believe me now.
はい、綺麗さっぱりと。
Thank goodness. Maybe that's a relief.
それでは早速メイドもののエッチな本を一緒に買いに行きましょうか、ユーマさん。
Why do we need to do that?
今回のことがきっかけでユーマさんが不健全な道に興味津々となってしまっては困ってしまいます。
You don't have to worry about that, seriously.
とにかく何よりも健全な妻への愛を再確認していただかなくてはいろいろ不安で、私夜も眠れなくなっちゃいます。
She tugged strongly my arm, urging me to go with her. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not buying that filthy trash!
そんなのって。
Sniffling in dejection, she then begins to reach for the buttons on her maid attire.
やっぱりもうメイドは古いんですね。
Alright, but don't you dare start undressing!
ゆうくんはあゆむちゃんに脱いでほしいんだよね。
Applied gender equality to Suzu's face. Like, there's a certain prank where it's like, yeah, sure, this can be, like, okay. Suzu pulled one that is not okay. Like, the moment you pull a prank that can permanently damage the person that is being pranked, either physically, mentally, or socially, you went too fucking far. And that is what happened here. Like, yes, they know, like, oh, it was a prank by her, but it's there's always going to be some sort of stigma because, like, first off, from his perspective, literally none of them trusted him when he was genuinely not guilty, and just continued to fucking hound him and treated him like, you know, fucking trash the moment the goddamn gay porn book showed up. That's gonna have a fucking lasting impression of them on him. Like, clearly they don't fucking trust him completely if this is the fucking case. Like, they know Suzu is a part of the fucking dorm, and they've known that Suzu will literally pull the biggest bullshit just for her own fucking amusement. They come the fuck on. Fucking angry. My eyes begin to well with tears. He's very evidently on edge. Because I don't believe those nasty lies about me they're spewing. Boy, today was an absolute disaster. It sure was, and I'm gonna end it here because I'm actually feeling like legitimately fucking pissed right now. Fuck Susan, man. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Just want to see you next other day.